Well, hi, hey, howdy, it's me, Tilfin, the chimeric freak and biological accident. Man, I didn't have to look at a sticky note to remember that one. Today, yet more Talos Principle 2. This music reminds me of Witcher 3. That's what this reminds me of. I definitely have the Skellige theme song on a playlist somewhere, because I definitely really do love just taking a boat and going out in Skellige and just existing there. Yeah, we talked with Pandora. We did exactly one puzzle, and then I got stumped on a Lost Island puzzle and said, you know what? Not Lost Island, but Lost puzzle, you know. Substitution. Bring an item to swap. Huh? Okay. You know how in Portal 1 you had like a lot of... Oh no. I goofed. You had a lot of these ideas. Well, you didn't even have like a lot of the ideas. It was like a 3-hour test demo, right? With all these new mechanics that they're introducing in Talos Principle 2, it feels exactly like that. Where Talos Principle 1 was...
I've had a closer look at the Somnodrome. It's based on the original prototype with some modifications.
The thing that allows us to speak to our robotic
mess,
subconscious.
But I strongly suspect there might be a functional version somewhere.
I know some of you have heard stories about the answers this device might reveal, but please remember, that is not our main priority here. Keep an eye open for it, but focus on finding Athena.
Why didn't they just switch to a safer technology once they realized coal was dangerous? They didn't always have a choice. Sometimes coal was all they had or were allowed to have, and the alternative was poverty. At other times, they wanted to switch, but there were powerful interests that prevented change. We can't blame people for the world they were born into. Fair. Runs a little bit counter to Byron's hope for instilling hope into people, because that kind of says sometimes it really is just hopeless, right? Okay, so I can't take that, right? But I need to have that box on top, right? So this. Gimme. Take it. And then oh, I'm so good. I'm sick with it. So long as it's not a lost puzzle. I'll be able to do these really easy ones. Oh, I was about to just dash right past this bridge. Look at this. Look at this. You know, I don't know when it was. I don't know when it was that I started paying attention to it. But whenever environmental designs are done very, very well, I love them. Or if they're done in a like visually interesting way, right? I think that's why I like Japanese architecture or classic European architecture, or like stuff that's it's like got a wintry landscape to it. I don't know. There's just something really nice about looking at very visually appealing things. Quoth the human. But Telfin, aren't you a chimera? Shut up. I'm mostly human. Am I able to do this? Wait, what even is the goal here? What opens this up? Like the you, right? Okay. So I think the goal, get Jammer in front here. Yeah, it has to kind of be in front, so it can't go past here, right? So really the only thing that I have available to me I'm sick with it. My brain big. My brain able to go through all the process of elimination moments. My brain satisfying its pattern recognition. Oh, that's sick. Sometimes being a human ain't so bad. We get access to like cheeseburgers and impressionism art and Morocco art period. My two favorites, because I can, you know, I can name them off. I don't know, speaking of like cheeseburgers and art, I really liked the inclusion of like normal guy as voice recordings in Talos Principle 2. I don't remember his name. I'll never be remembering names. It won't happen, right? Oh, dang. But I really like the inclusion of John that guy. Oh, man. There we go. All right. Now I don't need to worry about that section. However, oh dear. Oh me, oh my. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. All right. Oh, there's another connector in here. Huh? Oh, I thought that I wouldn't be needing these blocks. I saw these blocks and thought, ha, nothing. Me the fool. More the fool's me, right? Oh, bro, I'm still running out of... Ah. I ain't running out of a damn thing. And now my blue answer, or that door answer is, door question rather, is solved forever. As long as I don't screw it up, right? Wait, no, there's like a switch in there. I don't have to worry about it. Switch on. There we go. Take this connector. There we go. All right. Peter. We need to have one dodecahedron for... Huh. Okay. Okay. Comes from knowing that this exists. Also, damn it. Just real quick. Now I can take that and no, I can't. Shite. Huh, okay, well. I'll remember eventually. Okay, now. Okay, I'll just take this dodecahedron first. And I'll put it on it. I'll just take care of you first. What? Those beams ain't colliding. Okay. Oh, now here's the mess, right? Wait, no, I didn't need to do that just yet. Right, so here's the mess. Yeah. How much you want to bet that this this item swapper thing came from the idea of introducing like an inventory system to Talos Principle? What if I put the blue on the box? What if I elevated blue? Are you... No way. Oh. Man. Okay, so like... Wait, I would want to put it further back, right? So that I get a larger angle on it. So, guessing around here? Okay. It thinks I'm not cooking correctly this time around. My recipe's calling for stuff that ain't here. But blue being raised up does feel like the correct answer. Blue having this door opened, or being the reason this door is open, maybe does not. Except it does. I'm not missing any other... I didn't actually like place anything else down, right? It's all good. Okay, what if I take you, right? All right. No. Something has to be raised up. Okay. And I would love for it to be blue. I'd love for it to be the blue color. However, we have just discovered that does not always work. So what if we put red on top? We do it like that instead. Okay, absolutely no intersection between blue and red now, right? However, I simply do not have enough of the connectors. If I had one more connector, I would be good. But that simply ain't how it works. Which is why I think that having the blue be the reason the door is open is correct. But does it have to be raised up? All right, there we go. That, okay. I did not do well that time around. I've only been at this for like 20 minutes.
Landscapes, solving puzzles.
Pretty good life.
In a way, 1K's experience must be very similar to Athena's in the simulation.
There's one difference, though. Athena was alone.
True. Big truers. She did not have people yapping every other moment. I appreciate the yapping, but twice. Like, man, I have complained about it before. Like, damn, they do not shut up. Okay, give me that. Okay, so the goal is get blue beam in here. Got it. So, jam that. The fucking phone? Oh. Nope, still hold the fucking phone. All right. All right. There's not a third item here, right? Because I don't think there exists oh, well, no, there has to exist a possibility, right? The puzzle was created. So, like, that just doesn't work, right? Can I? Okay, they do not work from the item swapper. Would I have to? Okay, the accumulator retains its charge. I'm not missing a third item, right? I feel like I could find the solution if I had a third item. Okay, so now I no longer need the inverter, right? Now I just need a way to bring a jammer in here. So that I can connect that. You're kidding me. All right, there we go. All right. Brain able to make breakfast on it now.
That was well observed, 1K.
Thank you. Ah, I got words of praise. Normally I don't particularly care for it. Actually, no, I still think I don't particularly care. It's like it's a fascinating study of players' psychology, of making the characters in the game recognize what it is that the player is doing, right? Like, there was a video that Star Underscore did several years ago. Whenever he played Sniper Elite, he did a video on it, and it seems like such a passing comment on his video. Where, what the hell was that? Oh, okay. Where all he did was just like put up the text of this guy is saying all the events of the game because nobody else has before. And I thought, huh, that's funny. I didn't quite get it. I did not quite get it at the time. But I think now I get it. It's like games have to remind players, or they have to like make players feel good about having done things, so they remind players of what it is that they have done in the game. It was just very odd. I don't know. I have never felt that way. I've never felt the need to get like praise from the game for playing the game. Like whenever you get the thanks for playing screen at the end of a Capcom game or whatever, like, oh yeah, that's nice, that's cute, like that. But also at the same time, like, neat, I guess. All right, that fan can just stay there, right? So now oh, it would take 2 different colors in order to make it a different color. Shoot. Well, what is it that I do with the other thing? Go. It's a weird game of gosh darn leapfrog over here, cycling out things. Oh, I needed you. I'm back where I started. I'm not an intelligent man. Let's see. I wanted to test what green is inverted into. I don't think it's inverted into blue or red, right? But there's no way for me to check what it is until I have done it. And the only way to do it is by getting the dodecahedron and the inverter out here. Ugh. Ain't no way I just did that. Okay. I'm clearly not thinking this through. Is this about right for me? And I just need to see what it is. But now I have the idea of getting something. Okay. All right. Exactly as I thought. It wouldn't actually do anything. So what I need is get converter from out there and then use it on the inverter here and then throw it into there. So what I think I can do give me a minute, I'm cooking. thinking. Trying to perform basic actions. I'm failing. I'm forgetting basic actions. Just hold on. Like, this would be a good place for the box to be. I think I need to focus on that whenever I'm thinking through this, right? Get the box up there. Okay. I have RGB converter in hand. Okay, give me the fan. Give me inverter. Oh, I did it. Oh, I'm so good. Oh.
I often think about how many cities there are out there under the ocean. Cities where people lived for thousands of years. Cities with their own history, their own culture. All of it lost under the waves. If they'd been less greedy, they could have kept all that.
I don't think we can pass moral judgment on an entire species based on the decisions of a handful of leaders.
That
But
sounds
I
way
do
too rational,
think
Byron.
They made a mistake. They stopped caring about what they built. They stopped seeing the romance of civilization.
There are probably quite a few different reasons. Gosh darn it. Oh, okay. That's simply how it works. Got it. What the hell are you, driller? There? What am I doing? What is the goal here? Goal is get red beam into there, which I suppose would come from accumulator and inverter working together. All right. That seems about correct, right? So I can pass stuff through whenever I have the driller. So we also know that I can conserve I can conserve the charge of stuff on the accumulator. Ah, here we go. Don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay. Now, why did I put the blue beam on? It's so that I could take this hexahedron, put the fan, get that, hop on over, get the driller, swap fudge. Minor setback. You plan. Fudge. Curse you, purple pillar. 191 arm flying purple waller. Purple people waller. Okay, never mind. Go back to plan C. or rather plan A really, which was put red on the accumulator, and now I can use the inverter. Oh, there we go. That's about right. Oh, that one felt like I was tweaking out. That one felt like I was throwing my camera all over the place. I don't know. That one felt like a very small contained puzzle. I like that. But on the topic of rewarding the player, I've never particularly felt interested in being thanked by the game itself, or by, I don't know, having people in the game tell me how cool I am or how awesome I am for like playing the game. Like World of Warcraft Legion was like a very fun expansion, but that was also the weirdest expansion for me. Granted, I hadn't really played a whole lot of World of Warcraft. Hey, Jammer. Neat. Oh, and there's a thing up here. Alright, I can pull you out. Sick. Remember who's the clone here. But Legion was the weirdest expansion for me because I was not accustomed to World of Warcraft. Tell me how cool I was for playing World of Warcraft. Bring an item to swap. Shite. Okay, well, hang on. What even would I connect the red to? Right? We're connecting. Oh, it's to this. Okay. Okay, never mind. I understand now. I say understanding nothing. Well then. But because I'm not accustomed to, well, I'm not a huge fan. I don't need video games telling me that I'm awesome and that I'm great, or that people are really impressed by me playing the video game and getting clapped on the back for playing the video game. I think that's one of the reasons why I really like Devil May Cry, because there's no real progression bar to tell you how incredibly good you are at Devil May Cry, right? Like, you know you're good at Devil May Cry by having played the game and then messing with all of its systems and then completing all of its difficulties. And then whenever you can like consistently style on the game on Dante Must Die difficulty, then it's like, okay, yeah, you're real good. And also they just kind of have a high skill ceiling for no particular reason, as far as I can tell. But it's like they trust you, the player, to like be able to like do the cool thing in the video game. And then it's like, oh, the thing in the video game was cool. They did it. Nice job. That's what you tell yourself. I have no clue what I'm doing. genuinely no clue what it is that I'm doing. All I know is that I need to get person on platform and then red beam in there, right? I don't know why there are two different positions for the driller, right? Like there's this sheet of metal and then that sheet of metal. But I think I can jam that door from up here. Right, take control. Take you. Swap you. Create hole, take control. Take jammer. Swap you. Oh, sick.
Elohim must be very proud of you, 1K.
Big old day, all right. On another like tangentially related like kind of game design note is that I really like it whenever games make it hard to be good. Right? Well, hang on. I'll hold on to this thought that I've had for like 2 episodes now, but I haven't done it because there's things yapping at me and they're puzzles to complete.
Miranda, would you like to play a game?
Oh no.
That sounds like fun.
It is. Remember what Alexandra Drennan said about games?
They're part of what makes us human.
Exactly. And this is a game Alexandra Drennan designed when she was still in school. It's based on her favorite book. Have a go.
Game based on her favorite book? I assume that we're supposed to know what that is. Considering the Saw reference that it was. I suppose I'm not a knower, but I don't know. I really would like it if more games decided to make it hard to be a good guy, or to add some form of difficulty to being morally good, right? Because as it is, you're kind of just like given a pat on the back, and it's like, oh yeah, neat. You're a good kid. And there's nothing particularly interesting about it. I have a feeling I'm making a huge mistake here. Right, like oh. But... Ah. There we go. I just wanna put it down on the other side. Like right there. Now, I just need to find a way to get that fan, which previously I've been able to do. But I don't know. I think it would be a lot better to make it more difficult to be a morally good person in video games, because if it takes a cost in order to be a decent person in a video game, right, then if you still take it despite the cost to yourself, then it's more likely that you are a decent person, right? What did I just do? What? Huh? Okay. Yeah, I think this works. No, it don't. I need to find a way to have... Wait, no, yeah, it do. Hang on. Yeah, it do work. But if you make it to where it is difficult to be, or it takes a cost to be a good person in a video game, then you can be assured that you're like a decent person. However, most of the time in video games, whenever you choose to be a bad person, all that really happens is that the game kind of insults you. And the choice is get reward for being a nice person or be yelled at by the video game. And most of the time, people are going to take like the reward, right? So I remember seeing an article about how people, whenever they played Mass Effect Legendary Edition, they would often switch from there were a lot of people that went starting out as Renegade and then going Paragon over time, right? And that's like from going bad to good. And I think it's not just because they grew through Trevor, that's his name. It's not that the people that were playing grew a conscience, right? Because that's what the article was titled. Players over time gained conscience, or they gained a conscience from playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I think it's more just that they got tired of being insulted and shouted at a lot. And for basically either the same or less reward for playing the game in an intended way. Meanwhile, I think it would be more interesting if, in order to be good, it was possible to like screw yourself over. And that's somewhat related to me not quite understanding why games sort of say, hey, yeah, good job.
Alex, one of the reasons why I'm here doing this is that she's really humble. She has this incredibly positive view of humanity. She believes we can accomplish anything, but it's not about her. She doesn't think that she's smarter or better than anyone else. She just looks at us as a species, and even though she can see how small we are in the grand scheme of things, she thinks that we could conquer the stars and give meaning to the universe. Even now, even when none of us are going to live to see it. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, she does sound pretty cool. I think Warhammer Rogue Trader came out, right? And I think that is one of those games that does have the punishing you for being good sort of morality system in it. And I've seen people say, oh, yeah, that's the Warhammer universe, all right, lol. But also, it's kind of like, I don't know. Oh man, this one's a puzzle. Like, on the one hand, yeah, Rogue Trader punishing you for being a decent person in the Warhammer 40k universe could just be like representation of the Warhammer 40k universe in general and being grimdark as hell. But also, if you're able to empathize with little sprites and pixels on a screen and know that it would be significantly more difficult to be good to them and to possibly be screwed over by them, I think you're probably a better person. If you can take the morally correct choice no matter the demerit to yourself, then you're probably actually a decent person. And yes, my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. Oh, how do I... Okay. I want... What do I want? What do I want? I want to use the bathroom, that's what. I want to sleep. I want to find meaning in life. I want to have hope to build a future rather than just simply repeating and being safe and having stuff done for me by my ancestors. Okay. What are the options available to me? In here, I basically have none, right? Now, take this inverter, put it here, take the jammer, put it here, connector. Then I no longer need the jammer. Now, shit. He needs like 2 connections, right? It needs both a red and a blue in order to make a green. So I need another item, I think. I'm missing something. The answer is yes, I am missing something because I have not completed this puzzle yet. However, what if I want to keep the inverter out here? Or hold up a second. What am I cooking? Simple question is I ain't. Well, sorry, simple answer is I ain't. However, I want the ability to swap out this jammer for another connector whilst also being in this room. Motherfucker. Mother. I am not the smartest. I apologize if you watched that all the way through. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to do this block puzzle now, and we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about how I actually did solve the entire puzzle and then fumbled the bag right at the fucking 90-yard line. But we're not going to talk about how I got into the green and then missed the flagpole putt like 30 times. We're not going to talk about I don't know, there's another sports analogy that I can make, but I was never particularly great at sports ball. Actually, the only reason why I know like any football terminology to begin with was because I was in marching band. Also, it's kind of cute that Trevor left a whole message dedicated to saying how great Alex was. But I think it's short for Alexander Dorsa. Could be wrong. Alexander Drennan. Sorry, not Dorsa. Okay, two of these are the exact same. Okay, there's only so much that we can actually like start out with, right? Most of this seems to be done for us. Suspicious. Yeah, like I said, suspicious. Also, I see that T in there. I know that T is going to be my absolute bane, and I know that T hates me. Man. Oh, sorry, there are two T's. Also, I feel as if I have been deceived. Okay. Thought I might have been deceived because the very first part was like kind of very limited in what it is that you could do. But hey, we're going to talk to the Sphinx. Oh no.
Hear me, friend, and heed my words. Beware Pandora. She is nothing but fear and despair.
She also hates
will
you.
Do anything to prevent you from reaching the flame. It is she who disrupted the trials of the Sphinx, and who bound me in the...
Oh? Oh, we weren't even asked a question. Well, who'd have thought? Return to the VTOL.
Looks like our hypothesis was correct. The megastructure is opening again. Everyone come to the VTOL, please. It's time to find Athena.
What about Pandora? She seems capable of displacing or controlling the other entities.
We should be careful. but we can't let such a vague threat paralyze us. Just keep your eyes open.
Okay. Shinji, get in the ship. Oh, I didn't find the lost lab. Whoops. Actually, I'll do that next time. So, that's it for this video. That's all I got for this time around. Managed to finish this one up, not too incredibly painfully. Gonna go look at a mega structure in a lost lab next time around. But thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you a lot. I really do. Bye bye.